Hi guys, it's Jess from Honest Fiction and welcome back to my channel. Stick around to hear my Camp Weekend-Ween TBR. Alright guys, I am super excited to participate in Camp Weekend-Ween. It is a readathon that is hosted by OliviaReadsALatter and GabbyReads, two of my favorite booktubers. I will have both their channels linked in the description below. But I participated in Summer-ween this summer and had a blast just reading spooky, scary books, and I feel like this is going to be the same. So this readathon is from October 29th to October 31st, the weekend of Halloween. It is a bit shorter, so this TBR is actually only one full book, and then I have 3 graphic novels that kind of fit the prompts. So the prompts are as followed. I'm sorry, I've tried to do this without looking down at the screen, but I keep messing up. So the first one is read a book with green on the cover. The second prompt is read a book with a group of teens. I feel like there are a lot of like horror, creepy books that have a group of teens. There was 2 I was thinking of for this. And then read a slasher thriller, which is a genre, or not a genre, but a type of horror I don't read very often. I don't normally gravitate towards slashers, so this is gonna be a little out of my comfort zone, which is exciting. And then read a book with a creepy camp setting. So I feel like I have the perfect book for this, and also, like I said, a couple graphic novels. I am going to up the ante and also make a spooky treat because I did that for Camp Weekend-Ween and it was really fun. So I will vlog that entire weekend just so you guys can see, and hopefully it'll be a great time. So with that being said, if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new bookish content, and check out my Instagram. It is linked down in the description below. Let's talk about my TBR. So like I said, I only have one full novel for this readathon just because it's only over a weekend. It's also Halloween weekend, so I feel like I'm typically pretty busy that weekend. And luckily it fits every single one of the prompts, and that is The Troop, and this is by Nick Cutter. So I have been wanting to read this for a very long time. I don't know if the video is going to come out before or after this, but my birthday book haul, I talked about wanting to read this for so long, and I feel like Halloween is the perfect time to read it. So this follows a Boy Scout troop when they go to an island, or I believe it's on an island, and they go camping, and then this mysterious stranger shows up and I think attacks them or starts stalking them. And I believe this is a slasher. I know there's a lot of like gore, and I'm so excited to read this. I think I might also download the audiobook just because I like sitting in the dark with like a candle and listening to spooky, creepy stuff, maybe play a really spooky ambiance. It's gonna be a good time. Like I said, I will be vlogging, and I'm so excited to read this. And next up is a graphic novel. I believe it's YA, and OliviaReadsALatter, I think, talked about it last year, so it's been on my radar, and the cover is adorable. And that is Pumpkinheads. So you can see the front, such a cute cover. I believe this is, like I said, YA graphic novel. I don't know exactly what it's about. I looked at a couple pages. I really like the art style in this. I believe these 2 characters both work at a pumpkin patch, and I think either they're going off to college or they're leaving, so this is their last year working there. And I think the main girl is trying to hook the guy up with like another person that works there, and it just feels like a fun romp. It's in a pumpkin patch. It just seems perfect to read during Halloween, so I'm so excited to pick this up. I also think this will break up all of like the creepy horror I'm reading this month, so it should be a fun time. And next up is another graphic novel, but this one is much more scary. So I talked about this in another one of my videos. One of my favorite horror movies to watch around Halloween is The Wytches. I'll leave the cover on the screen. I just think it is so eerie and just uncomfortable, and the ending always freaks me out. So I saw this, and this is Wytches by Snyder, Jock, Nollingsworth, and Robbins. And I'm hoping it's going to be similar, judging by the synopsis. So this is a family that ends up, I think something happens to them, so they end up trying to start over. However, they don't know that there's a sinister presence lurking in the woods around them. So I think it's going to be a fun time. I will say I'm not super crazy about the art style. I peeked into this. I don't love it, but hopefully the story is good enough that I get over that. And last up is a graphic novel that sounds so awesome. It is Something is Killing the Children, and I believe it's about a town where these children go missing and are presumably being murdered. So this badass woman comes to kill the monster that's killing the children. It just sounds so cool, so much fun, and I'm super pumped for this. Also, peeked into this, love this art style. It's dark and just creepy and eerie, so this is gonna be awesome. Also kind of fits some of the prompts, so Definitely gonna be a good time, and we'll be reading this during Camp Weekend-Ween. Alright guys, that is it for my Camp Weekend-Ween TBR. Like I said, this readathon goes from October 29th to October 31st, hosted by Gabby Reads and OliviaReadsALatter, and I will definitely be vlogging the whole experience. So let me know down in the comments, do you plan on participating? What books are on your TBR? I'm so curious. I love reading preview books this time of year. And yeah, I said this already, post new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and I will see you all next week. Bye.